Most portraits fail in the first 5 minutes. Today I'll show you how to avoid that with 3 powerful methods anyone can use. Grab a pencil, keep your mind open, and let's roll. Method 1 is the basis for all. It is easy and well known. The other 2 are more advanced, but they rely on the basic method. So without waiting, let's start. By the way, my name is Uri and I'm a professional artist and a teacher for more than 20 years now. Okay, let's set some real expectations. Drawing freehand requires patience and practice. It is close to impossible to get a 100% match. The only way to get a 100% match is to trace your reference, and even that does not guarantee a perfect match. The good news is that we don't need and we should not look for a perfect match. As artists, we want to focus on our interpretation of the subject and draw it through the prism of our own artistic eye. There are infinite ways to start a portrait drawing, and throughout my many years of drawing, painting, and teaching, it is obvious to me that each person will eventually select some sort of combinations of a number of methods that is learned over time. Okay, having said all that, let's start with the very basic and the easiest method to start a portrait drawing. If we look at the average human head, we see that the head has a clear division of proportion from the hairline to the bottom of the chin, and that is the famous thirds. Hairline to the eyebrows, to the bottom of the nose, to the bottom of the chin, all are the same distance. The width of the head is the same distance that we measure from the bottom of the chin to the eyebrow line. Please notice that we measured the width from the height of the cheekbones ear to ear, lower than the eyes line, as the head is not a cube. Mark the lines very light and do not press hard on the pencil. The center of the head goes from the middle of the eyebrows to the middle of the upper lip. These measurements are true for any angle of the head that is not tilted up or down. So based on that, here's a quick tip. If you are drawing a live model, you don't even need to look at the model while you build the shape of the head. Just make sure it is not tilted up or down, decide on the view, front, 3/4, etc., and quickly draw the basic head. You then draw the envelope of the head and then stop and evaluate from a distance. Now, placing the features of the face correctly become easier now, although there are 4 points that we must pay attention to while we place them. Number 1. When placing the eyes, draw the basic shape lightly, then take a ruler and make 100% sure that they are on the same exact level. Without that, something will always look weird even if you are wrong by a few millimeters. Number 2. Pay close attention to the distance between the bottom of the eye socket and the top line of the nostril. This distance is not big, and placing it correctly will increase the realism of your drawing. Number 3. Measure the distance between the jawline and the end of the lip. This distance will tell you if the angle of the jawline is correct. And lastly, number 4. Verify the distance from the bottom of the nose to the center of the upper lip, also known as the philtrum. When drawing the features of the face, remember these 3 points. The nose is the biggest feature of the face. The eyes are the smallest feature of the face. The relationship between the height of the eye and the width of the eye is critical to how the portrait will look like. Make sure it is correct. If you follow these guidelines, you will have the basic shape of any human head correctly every time and fast. Now, the second method is more advanced, but as I said in the beginning of the video, it relies on the basic method we just learned. This method creates a more organic feel to the drawing or painting. In this small demonstration, I show it in oil paint, but you can do it in charcoal or pencil or any other media as well. In this method, we first place wet paint on the canvas, and then using a small piece of fabric, we wipe off the paint from the key areas such as the eye sockets, nose, mouth, cheekbones, etc. We do that based on our eyes and what we feel is right. We then measure the distances using the first method we learned and correct accordingly. This is a really nice method, allowing a lot of artistic freedom and feel very organic. The third method is even more advanced, is slower and much more feeling related. This method has to do with our human ability to judge short distances better than long distances. I use it quite a lot. Simply look at your reference and decide where you want to start. For example, the eyebrow. Then draw it slowly while looking at your reference. Judge the distance from the eyebrow to the side of the face and mark the line. And this way, judge small distances and draw from there, feeling your way through. When you have the basic features, use method 1 to verify your proportions and continue. Well, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, short stories, and art. See you in the next video.